it's Ricardo, and I'm here with CRISPIN Freeman, who is voice actor who you will recognize, or hear anyway, in God of War 3. You are the voice of who?
Helios, the sun god.
Now, for those of us that have played the demo, we kind of know what happens to Helios. What was that like?
It was sort of funny because they told me they were going to feature Helios in the demo for E3 and whatnot, so they had me come in to record for it, and I said, great, so what are we going to do? And it was one page of me screaming. And I said, wow, why is that? I said, well, because basically we're going to rip your head off and use you as a flashlight. I said, cool, glad to be part of God of War.
You aren't necessarily a stranger to dying horribly, screaming, and a bunch of stuff. Talk to us about kind of like your resume.
Well, I've been doing games for a long time now, almost 10 years in the video game world. And that is one thing that happens in video games a lot, is you die horribly in all sorts of wonderful, fantastic, over-the-top ways. In Xenosaga, when I played Albedo, I literally ripped my own head off in the game, which was quite exciting. But it's pretty par for the course, and you sort of know going into God of War 3 that unless you're Kratos, you're probably going to die horribly. So you have to be prepared for that.
Now, after 10 years, you've probably gotten your own little routine for dying horribly. Are there any pointers for aspiring voice actors how to really sell dying horribly?
I think it's about playing pretend and not being afraid to just go for it and go completely over the top and scream your head off with a lot of air. Don't hurt yourself. I mean, that's the key. And ask them to save the dying until the end of the recording session.
Very important tips. Now, one question, were you able to see anything when you were recording it? Like, did they show you any kind of sketches or whatever, what was happening?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they just don't have it done yet. So sometimes they would show me very rough storyboards of what was going on, or they would show me sort of a character design of Helios, so I sort of knew what was going on, but it was pretty clear, and I had played the first God of War, and I sort of knew what I was getting into. So when they described the whole situation, I was like, yeah, I think I know what's going to happen. And then when you see it up on the screen, when I saw it at the first convention I was at, and they were showing it, the demo, I was like, yeah, can I play? And the guys were like, oh, shut up, get in line. But I'm the voice of the, shut up, get in line. I was like, okay, sorry.
But to be fair, Helios is with everybody for a good chunk of the game, right?
Yeah, I like to be useful to people. I mean, you first shoot me out of the sky, then you rip my head off. I think the least I can do is, treat the player nicely and help them out when it's dark.
All right, well, there you go. Thank you, CRISPIN. So Helios, brutally killed, but helpful throughout God of War.